while. Just waiting for people to come in. Apologies for the delay. I will be looking into your weekly energy update. Hey, Simon. Hey, Al. Hey, Matty. Hey, Bodo. Hey, Millie. Hey, Mila. Hi. Happy Sunday. um, so we are going to look into your weekly energy update. Let's get my little blanket. Yeah. As of tomorrow, Pisces leaves Saturn. Ooh, and Neptune. No, Neptune. And then Saturn in Feb. So no more delusional things and people seeing real reality for what it is. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Cal. Oh, what a lovely bunch of people. Oh. Oh. Bodil, you got to tell me how the dinner went. That happened now, didn't it? I'm curious, but you can just message me if you don't want to stay in the group. I'm just curious. Nosy Maya. Okay. Whew. So I'm gonna use a deck I have not used before. Once again, I'm using decks I know I haven't used before. Change it up a bit. Let me just quickly do a tiny sage, and then I'm all yours. So we'll take max 10 seconds. Not yet. Okay. So it's next week coming, is it? Okay. Let's go for this. Aries, let me just set my timer. And then we're ready to party. How was everybody's weekend? Put in your placements, please, for Aries. Oh, yes, it's on the 5th. Oh, you still got time then. I'm an Aries, Venus, and rising. Okay. Let's see. Aries. Aries. Timer. Hey. Oh, stopwatch. Just to cleanse my cards, Matty. The first time I'm using them. Hey, Faye. Hey, Lauren. So I just wanted to make sure it's completely fresh. Okay. Here we go. Aries, your weekly energy update. What can Aries expect this coming week? What can my Aries lot expect this coming week? You're going to make a decision whether or not to let your guard down on something that you've been quite persistent on. Like maybe you've had an opinion on somebody or something, and you're trying to understand it from a different perspective. The High Priestess, it's something, it's a belief that you have. It's a belief that you have. Ooh, Bodil, guess what? When women had wings, literally, you cannot make this up. It's what I'm using. So Aries, you have you're open to listening to something that you thought you knew everything about. This could be a job, a person, a situation. I think you're still listening to your intuition. Like it's not that, but it's more you're being more open to a different perspective. How are they gonna you're still going to struggle on what to do with this information. What is this about? Something is being illuminated to you. Give me more on the moon reverse. What's being illuminated? Clarify the moon reverse. Empress in reverse. There's an illumination. Somebody is, again, you know what? It's literally Pisces moving out of Neptune moving out of Pisces. Somebody is realizing the energy they were in was an illusion. You knew this all along, Pisces. So somebody's coming to a revelation. They're seeing that whatever they're in is not the happy-go-lucky fairy tale rainbows unicorn situation that they thought they'd be in. And I do feel like they're coming towards you to tell you something about this. And I'm not quite understand why. I do know why, but I'm trying to figure out how to tell you guys what it is. It's that kind of energy. Yeah, they are coming towards you. Okay. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, heavy on the water energy, but it's something this person is going to try to explain to you why they were in this situation for so long as they were. And I feel like you're open to seeing their perspective. And it does have to do with you needing to understand that they also have signed up a soul contract with whatever they're in to learn and gain knowledge and become a better person. So I think you have to grasp, not necessarily, you know that it's a soul contract, but I think you still have to wrap your head around why they would do it, because you wouldn't. You're emotionally more mature, spiritually more mature, so you're needing to put yourself in their shoes. Hey, Wendy. So this could happen that this person is getting a revelation. I do see them wanting to come forward, but that's free will. People can choose not to do it. But I sense there's an energy that's being revealed to them with all of the major arcanas here. What else on a weekly energy update for Aries? What else do we have? I feel like you might go out and have more fun, enjoy yourself a little bit more this week. You're going to be asked. You might be asked out to some friends, events. There's also a sense of you. I don't feel like you're wanting to commit to somebody or, anyone this week. You're just wanting to explore people, things, places. More like a free and a free-spirited, lighthearted energy. What else for Aries? Anything else? Healing. You're healing heartbreak. You're still emotionally detaching. I feel like you're getting to your goal. Let's see, unplanned. Why? Be careful not to be impulsive at work. There could be some conflict at your workspace, so just try to think before you act, think before you speak. I think you might be bored. You might be you don't like the monotonous of your work, or you might get annoyed at a colleague. Try to hold back, because I do sense that you might be a little bit sensible to their emotions, maybe pick up on their emotions. So try not to act out And you guys are Aries, you know, you can quickly get, people can easily push your buttons. I get it. I learned to like, ooza, and not say anything. Sometimes it's better to shut up, Aries, okay? Yeah. Just be careful of envious people or jealous people in your work environment and not to react. Think before you speak is just what I'm hearing constantly. Okay, Aries, that's you guys. I went over time, 6 minutes, 6 minutes 30. So I'm going to do 6 minutes 30 for each sign. As long as you guys keep the chat going, so I'm not bored. I'm not bored, but I just like an engaging chat. Okay. Next up, Taurus. Put in your placements, Taurus. Okay. Okay, Taurus. Put on my timer. Oh, I have a few Taurus people in here. Nice. Okay, Taurus. Oh, I'm so hot now, but I'm not going to take off my jumper because I have no top underneath. And this is not OnlyFans or anything else. You're very civilized people. Yes, people, tell me about your weekends. Okay, Taurus. What's the energy update for Taurus this week? Energy update for Taurus. Strength card, holding back. You're stronger than you think. I feel like you might need to gather your strength this week. I don't know why, if something's coming up. I feel like I'm hearing, I don't know, somebody's exam. In a way, you might need to do an exam, you know, driver's license, test, something that you are a little bit afraid of, but you got all the strength you need. Okay, so trust your inner strength this week. What's this about? Love. A love for what? I'm not getting romantic love. It's more a passion, something that you care about. And you might need to, you know, break down boundaries, take a leap of faith, do something out of your comfort zone. Getting out of your comfort zone, but it's gonna require you like strength, something you haven't done before. 5 of Wands. Because there's competition. Something about competing. It could be you guys, you know, running a marathon. I don't know what it is. It's just asking you to make sure you gather your strength and you don't exhaust yourself because you're about to achieve something. I'm just hearing achievement as well. I'm seeing a prize. What else? Give me the overall energy here. 2 of Cups. There could be a link to love now that I'm getting it. There could be a link that you are, okay, there's another story here they're giving me, is that you might meet somebody who's close to your heart, a soulmate, a deep soul connection that you might bump into unplanned. This is not planned. This could be by an event, a bus stop, for what I matter, you know, anywhere. And I do feel like it's been a while since you've heard from them, seen them, but I do feel like there might be like a crossing paths. Got the Death in reverse. This is not done yet. Could be dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio. Why is this important for Taurus? How is this important? This could also lead to conflict, you know, that you still feel a way about this person. 3 of Wands. Huh. I feel like this person has been at a distance, but you're happy. That you don't want them to disrupt your happiness. I do feel like you're feeling safe at the moment, but I also feel like there's some kind of encounter with this person. It's not going to happen for all of you guys because I don't have major arcana, but for a couple of y'all. Hey, frequency. What else? What else? Walking away from the broken cup. You've walked away from this connection. You're not talking to this person. I feel like you surrendered. They might have walked away from you or ghosted you, and now you're gonna see them out of the blue. I do feel like this is a deep soul connection, however. King of Pentacles. This Taurus. I think when you see them, you'll feel a certain way, but it's not going to trigger you as much because you can sense that they're not in a good place. Which is not nice to say, but I feel like it confirms that you were never delusional about this connection and that wherever they're at is not their happiness. They might have been, I feel like this person is struggling to find balance in their life as well. Okay. Okay, let's see. Any other updates for Taurus? Any other updates for Taurus? You're seeking clarity on what you want. You are very aware of who's hurt your heart, who hasn't. I think you're very picky on who you allow back into your energy, into your life. And the moment, okay, this is advice, Taurus. I mean, the moment you question it and you get into your head, listen to your body. What is it your body is telling you? Okay. Ooh. Because you're on the road to success. I'm just hearing you're on the road to success. Where's the Chariot going? Hard work. You got some hard work in front of you. Okay. I don't feel like you changing your job or anything career-wise. I just feel like you're being either promoted or you're going to the next level, more responsibility, which is also why you need to like embrace the strength card. Okay. Okay. That was not my timer because I did 6 hours instead of 6 minutes, but I just had to think differently. Anyways. We are now on Geminis. Oh, before I go on, oops, sorry. Start. No, pause. Taurus, major arcana, because people want to hear it. We got Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, a lot of water, but it could be any sign, okay? Oh, Cal, that's good. That's good news. You know, after the tower, you know, the star comes in the tarot deck. So then your wish fulfillment comes. You're welcome, Teresa. Okay, Gemini. Third sign, 33 people in the house. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Ooh, sorry. What's the weekly energy update for Gemini? What's the weekly energy update coming up for Gemini? What's in reverse? Some of you guys might feel a little bit unstable. You're afraid to confront somebody in your work. It could be that you feel a little bit disappointed or let down by work colleagues or by coworkers or by people that haven't been supporting you. Maybe because you've chosen to go down a different route, you're considering changing jobs, or you're a bit conflicted. People wanting you to choose the safer option, but that's not necessarily what you want to do, what you love. Okay, so just be aware that. I mean, you guys still gotta pay your rent, so I'm not gonna. I gotta figure out how to. Let's ask the universe. I'm not gonna give you advice on that if you're struggling with financial stability. I do see a few of you guys just feeling a little bit unstable at the moment. What's the advice from the universe for my Geminis here? I mean, trying to find the balance, yeah. Maybe considering doing something for a period, like temp work or something until you find your feet, and then slowly build that side hustle as you go. Like what I'm doing, I'm like, it's that kind of baby steps, but don't keep the main goal out of your vision, out of your focus. What's this about? Two could be 2 months, 2 weeks. I mean, I got a master sum number earlier on. I do feel like you guys should pay attention to angel numbers. The advice is not to pursue something safe and new, but to follow your heart. However, maybe you guys do need to find something to help you feel financially a bit more relief, because that will also affect your energy. But don't give up on your dream. 7 of Cups in reverse. There could be also a lack of creative input or inspiration how to do this. What's the advice here? 9 of Cups. I mean, the more you picture what doesn't make you happy, the more you know what does make you happy. It's like when you meet somebody and you see what you don't like, you'll be more clear on what you like as well. What no-goes are, what red flags are. I do see you guys finding more clarity this week in terms of money, career. And I just saw 333 on my timer again. Gemini, you should definitely look up 333 because it's the second time I saw it. 6 of Wands in reverse. Don't tell anybody about your plans just yet. I think you can tell like your best friend, your family, because that will still motivate you to do it. But don't say it to the whole world. I feel like otherwise you put too much pressure on yourself. But I think you need to find like a companion or an ally is what I'm hearing, who believes in you. You got the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is about to turn in your favor. The fog is lifting. I do feel like, because this is also Sag Pisces energy, as of tomorrow, Neptune moving out of Pisces, things are going to fall into for your favor. And I think Virgo, Sag, Gemini, and Pisces are the ones that are best affected by Neptune moving out of Pisces. So y'all are also one of the ones that it will be helpful. What else for Gemini? There you go, Wyatt and Wendy. I mean, 3 is also waiting. The 3 of Wands, the World in reverse. Yeah, definitely. I'm hearing don't do anything else, because that will make you feel poor. You might be rich, but you won't be happy. What else for Gemini? Knight of Swords. 10 of Swords. Put an end to negative thinking, to overthinking, to thinking about the worst scenario. And you know what I saw Logan saying today? If you can overthink the worst, you can overthink the best. Okay? So that's what I feel like I had to tell you guys. Justice in reverse. Somebody feels very unbalanced. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. There's communication or quick action coming from their side, wanting to change something. They might have broken your heart. You might have broken their heart. But yeah, I feel like they've broken your heart and they're realizing that. And I do feel like they feel they did the wrong judgment call. They didn't choose, well, at that point, in that time, they didn't know any better. This could be somebody younger. What else about this person? Five of Wands. They're very conflicted. Why? Because they could have just up and left you. You know, I feel like this could have been a player or somebody who was emotionally immature. They went for you and then they left. Like no explanation. They just left a road of destruction. Yeah, they made a wrong judgment call. Literally what I said. Judgment in reverse. I mean, hope you guys can see it. And that's their karma. They're reaping their karma right now. The Star. This person is going through a little bit of a Phoenix rising energy. The more they're pouring into something that isn't good for them, the more their soul energy is being sucked out, but also resisting. So it's I don't know how to say this. They are slowly but surely getting to dark night of the soul. Okay. Thanks, CJ Brooks. Thank you. Okay. Next up, Cancer. Speaking of colors, you should always dress like is it your Venus or your rising? I think you should dress like those zodiacs. It's like whatever that zodiac embraces, that's how you should normally dress. That suits you. And I am an Aries. I never realized that until somebody told me that. But yeah. Anyways, Cancer. Cancer. Put in your placements. Cancer. I'll do a read tomorrow as well. I either will do mini reads tomorrow or another topic. And then on Wednesday, I'll do the mini reads. I'll think, but just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, Cancer. Did I change this? Nope, I haven't changed the banner. Let's do that first. Hey, Shay. Okay. Hey, Kiko. Hey, Lena. Oh, I got a few Cancers in here. Nice. Please also remember to follow me on my TikTok. If you have TikTok, Soul of Yemaya, I do 1 minute things on there for people who don't have much time. Okay, Cancer. Weekly energy update for Cancer. What does he want to say, Cancer? I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race, but take up the pace. That does not make sense, but I'm hearing that. Knight of Swords reverse. Five of Cups. I think somebody might have said something that led you to feeling hurt or will. Somebody might say something unintentionally. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a loved one, that will make you feel a little bit, it will make you doubt your self-worth, or something that they don't say or don't do or do. Okay, it will vary from sign to sign. What is and yeah, they're gonna say something, you're gonna make something, do something, or you will. You know what, Cancer, I feel like you might stand up for the first time to somebody that you never would have thought you could stand up to. Whether this is somebody you love or somebody that you have respect for, even if it's your boss, I do feel like you might stand up to someone. So I do feel like, okay, now I'm getting it. that's a weird metaphor how they gave it to me. I feel like whatever this person does or says, take it in, but then respond, fire back with your wit. I do feel like you have to channel your wittiness. And because Cancers are the most emotional zodiacs, we feel it intensely. We can get emotionally very quickly. Try to hold that back. Oh, good, CJ. So you already took that on. You already did that boundary. Yeah, for some of you guys, this has already happened, okay? This is just an example for CJ. Her timeline is a bit quicker. For some, it might still come up, but it could be work, it could be whatever. But I do feel like you guys are going to have to set your boundaries. Act with compassion and love and wisdom, but channel, don't let your emotions control you. Okay, with the Queen of Cups, this is about you. Some of you guys might also say something that will hurt this person, but it is going to make them take a look at their actions in terms of love and how they've been behaving. Yeah, acting up. You also have somebody who's interested in you, a creative person, could be somebody who's in the arts and the philosophy and the music industry. You have not met this person yet. What about this person? You got somebody coming in, Cancer. You got a new energy coming in. Why is everybody getting the 5 of Wands? Damn it, Janet. You might self-sabotage yourself. Why is Cancer self-sabotaging this? I feel like you guys are self-sabotaging this because you don't think they'll stay. This could also be this person might not stay. This person might be on a trip, just here for, an internship. I don't know. It feels like this person might not settle to where you live, so that's why you're not even interested, or you're not even how do you say this, entertaining the idea of getting to know this person. What's the advice? What is the advice for Cancer? Emperor. Let go of control. Don't control it. Just see what happens. Just go with your guts. Go with the moment and enjoy it. Enjoy the ride whilst it's lasting, is what I'm hearing. You got the Emperor in reverse. This is you. Don't control. Don't control it. Just see what happens. Let them take the lead. If you like it, take it. Why not? If you don't want to, then ask yourself, why not? Okay. What else? This could be an Aries coming in. Somebody new. I'm hearing new. Pentacles. First. This about. You might get into an argument with a friend about somebody new coming in. They might tell you to be careful just because they don't want you to break your heart. They don't want you to be disappointed. So you might have a little bit of this is very specific. I don't know why I'm getting it. You might have a little bit of a disagreement with a friend. They could be a Leo. They could have fire in their sign. 9 of Pentacles. You know what? You could have a friend who's single and likes you, and they're afraid that you're going to be claimed, and they're masking this. So if you have a friend, they might be romantically interested in you, and they might try to say, "Oh, I don't know if this person is good for you," because they like you. They're afraid that you won't be single much longer. There we go. That's why. So you might have a friend who fancies you, Cancer. What else? Upright, okay. Why? This is Cancer. Cancer, you might be nostalgic about somebody that you walked away from. You might feed your thoughts with this person, why you invested into this and they walked away from you. Don't doubt your self-worth, okay? This could also be roles, could be reversed. So somebody might be thinking that you invested in them, they walked away, and now they feel guilty because you're no longer giving them the attention, or they also, by walking away, they stop giving you the attention. So take it as it works for you. This is just the main energy, okay? Hey, Mitze. There we go. But yeah, I'm just hearing again, don't let that, just give that new person a chance. Don't completely shut it down straight away. Unless your guts tell you to do so. Okay. Great. Leos. Where are my Leo people? Hey, Sarah. Leo's in the house. Oh, sorry. I have no Leo whatsoever. You're welcome, Lena. Aw, thanks, Mitza. Hey, Connie. Okay. Same. I have no Libra either. I have so much Capricorn in my chart. Capricorn, Pisces, and Aries is my like main throw line. And a lot of water, Cancer, Scorpio stuff, and Aquarius. I don't think I have Gemini either. Taurus. Don't have Leo. Anyways, okay. Let's go on to Leo. Leo's weekly energy update for Leo. What is it Leo needs to be? I'm hearing the song Be Prepared from The Lion King. I mean, you guys are Leo, so that's for you. The smart one. Universe. Why? Seven of Pentacles. When you wish upon a star. Okay, now they're giving me a lot of songs. Is that your fault, Sarah Louise? Is that you? Intentions that you're putting in there. Something might, be careful what you wish for because it might just happen. You're about to get a reconciliation with a soulmate that you have been waiting on for a long time. Ace of, what did I see? Ace of Cups. I didn't say Ace of Cups. I felt it. You got Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups, but something that you've been investing in, whether that's yourself, you know, I feel like it's yourself, your self-love, your self-worth. You are attracting a reconciliation with somebody. That's also the Leo up here. So I do feel like the universe is asking you to be prepared for this meeting that's coming up. Oh, thank you, Only One Jazz. Thank you. It could be somebody who's normally very much in their head. Could be a air sign. You got the King of Swords, somebody who's matured up. I do feel like they are wounded by the past. I don't know. I feel like this person is still quite cold. There's still like a coldness to their heart because of what they have, what has happened to them. But I feel like you're there to warm it up with your fire. Hey, Lily Love Angel, welcome. Hey, Arlo. Ari? Arl? 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 I think this is ARL. You got somebody who's struggling to keep it together, to be balanced, but I do see a reconciliation energy coming up. Coming up next. It feels like there's like a drama. It literally feels like a soap. I just said coming up next. Some kind of this person still has a annoying energy, a nagging energy in their energy. So this person could have still not divorced themselves, broken up with somebody, but there's a still reconciliation energy coming towards you, but they still have this attachment. Why? Why? They'll tell you. I don't know why. I think because they're still, you know what? That's what it is. What they are envisioning, what they want to happen, still needs to come down to earth. I'm just drawn to this being in the clouds. I just felt like this needs to happen. I want to break up. I want to divorce myself. I want to file for child custody. I don't know. They all have it in their head, and now it's just taking action on it. But before that, I do feel like they will talk to you, meet you. You just have to be prepared that this person is still not available, okay, in a way. What else? What else do you need to know? The Magician. Focus on what you can manifest quicker that is available, like a job, more money, something that doesn't really have free will. Money ain't got free will. So I don't know, you can like tell yourself, I'm abundant in money. Something that's easier to manifest than love is what I'm hearing. Also manifest, okay, this is specific. Manifest somebody who can help you with your work, your job, a meeting, somebody, investor, a teacher, a mentor. You're being asked to manifest somebody who can give you help, or even ask for a creative insight, inspiration, and dreams. This is very specific. I do feel like some of you guys are bored. You feel stagnant in what you're doing. Like you always, there's no excitement. I do feel like you are coming up as the Queen of Pentacles, but not a happy Queen of Pentacles. There's discontent, maybe because you've lost that kind of spark or challenge. I feel like you guys need a challenge. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. Yeah, you guys might have been too much on the money side of it. For practical reasons. Now I need you guys to be on the money side for creative, for what you love. Take a risk. Because you guys don't have to worry about money, but I do feel like you can either increase it or actually invest in something that you love, or do something more out of what you're doing right now. What else? King of Pentacles in reverse. The Tower. You know what? A little information before I move on and I read your comments, but I love you guys commenting, is because the timer is about to go off. This person who you manifested in, where you have that reconciliation energy, their instability or their breakup is leading them to instability. They know that once they break up with a Tower, they're going to lose out on money, assets. I don't know what. It's physical, material assets rather than emotional. So I think that's why. Hey, Poetic Lyricist. Hey, Air. Lena, the karma will happen. You don't have to make it happen. It will happen either way. Okay? Sarah, I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss. Da, 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 da. How will you know if she loves you? Da, 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 da. If she really, truly loves you. Da, 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 ever after. How do you know she loves you? How do you know she's yours? Oh, poetic lyricist, yeah. If he's married, don't touch it. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. God, they are. Sarah, please leave my room. They're giving me all the songs right now. No, I'm joking. I love you. But yeah, let him be in hermit mode. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? That's interesting, Air. That's Stevie Wonder, who's blind but thinks she's beautiful. So who's up next? Virgo. Somebody is falling in love with who you are, not how you look. And not saying that you guys are ugly, because you guys are not ugly, but they are blinded. I'm hearing blinded by the light. This person is blindly going to fall in love with you. You might be swept off your feet, okay? Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you will be swept off your feet, because I know when I do the timestamps, I won't see this. So Virgo, you will be swept off your feet. Somebody will most likely blindly fall in love with you unplanned. Okay. I'm going to start your reading now. Put in your Virgo placements. Virgo North Node. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? They're giving me all the how do you call it? Diana Ross and the Supremes, Stevie Wonder. What's the music called again? God, somebody please help me out. Hey, Sabrina. The something with M. Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, Stevie Wonder, Motown. There's a link to Motown. Thank you. Gosh. Okay, Virgo, you got some kind of link to Motown. I don't know why. Somebody will need to hear this. Okay. Hi, Virgo. Oh, yes. We thank you, Mitza. We are Virgo South Node. Thanks. You know me oh so well. Virgo, what's the weekly energy update for Virgo, please? 5 of Pentacles. I feel like if you guys are if you guys are financially unstable, unhappy, you're being pushed into thinking outside of your comfort zone in terms of, because you might feel like I feel like you're being pushed to think of something new, something that will make you feel happy again, that will increase your financial budget, your finance, okay? It has nothing to do with love. Thank you. We know that. Why is it affecting Virgo? You could have recently had a dream about some karmic soulmate or somebody who rippled your world, and now you're a little bit distracted, Virgo. or even with your thoughts. You could be thinking of somebody from the past who you shared a passion with, a huge chemistry, and that might distract you a little bit from your actually needing to focus on your your financial materialistic needs. Okay. Yeah, that the universe is trying to redirect your focus to your financial abundance, to find that idea, that or creative spark, passion to move forwards, because there's a little sooner or later you're going to be pushed into something here, Virgo. Okay, but I do feel like it will balance itself out. You got the King of Pentacles. It could be that somebody's going to help you balance it out. It could be that somebody's going to help you to find that kind of redirection. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Over. Why am I getting that? Haven't I been sweet to you? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some kind of love life is affecting you. Sun in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Swords. Is this Virgo? Virgo, you might feel out of balance this week. I feel like you're giving too much energy to the wrong things. You might tend to go to a burnout, or you might not do anything at all, or your mind is just somewhere in the air. Okay, and I'm saying this with all my love. I do still feel like somebody's going to fall. Yeah. Wise men say only fools rush in. Somebody's going to fall in love with you quite passionately and break through traditions. There's some new energy coming through to you. You got Aquarius, Taurus on the table. I do feel like they're going to make you feel adored, wanted again. But there's something about an old energy that you need to still heal from, or at least forgive yourself, forgive this energy. There's something you still need to do. Eight of Pentacles fell onto it. I just had to clarify that I'm saying the right thing. Who's this new energy? I don't know that song, Air Love Hangover. What's this? Who's this new energy? Ten of Pentacles. Reverse. This is somebody who's very different from you. They could be from a different culture, a different country. They could have a different ethnicity. This is somebody who very free-spirited. They might be a little bit too spiritual for you, in a sense that they don't really care about materialistic and financial things, which is actually what you need to focus on. That could also be why you're not really listening to that. You're swept in their energy. I do feel like they're sweeping you off your feet. But I also sense they don't have a sense for money. Okay, I'll listen to it, Air. I do feel like this is just a little fling coming in that you're going to end. I don't feel like you might have enough of this person at some point, because they're a little bit too not flaky, but very spontaneous, adventurous. They don't really think. They're like very much, lovey-dovey, moving things quite fastly. I do feel like they see things through rose-colored glasses, but I also feel like this person is going to have a tendency to being codependent, very clingy. So I do feel like you might, entertain it for a while, but I don't see you sticking in it for the long run. I do feel like they're going to fall for you, though. You have a lot of energy this week to change things around. Dream bigger is what I'm hearing. So if you do, like, whatever your struggles you might have, you got to dream bigger, because you'll find that clarity from, I do feel like you guys need to do it in an analytical ways, baby steps. be passionate about it, but don't go into an extreme, and be very clear on how you're going to do this. So not tomorrow I'm going to become a millionaire, but tomorrow I'll do this, then that, then this. So it needs to be more planned. Dream big is what I'm hearing. Don't hold back on that, but you have to be plan this. Why is that? You guys might also get a new job, because I don't know if you feel recognized at your work or this is what you love, but I do sense that you guys, out of nowhere, you might get a new job. You might leave your job, you might not. They might go bankrupt. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know why I'm hearing that. But I do sense you guys getting something that you might even own a business at some point. I feel like a lot of you guys might get to a place where you'll own your own business, where you are no longer an employee, but your own boss. That's going to be successful with the Queen of Wands. But for that to happen, you got the Tower. So something's going to fall out of place or fall apart to fall into place. It doesn't have to have this week, but it's the energy that's coming towards you. Okay, Virgo? You might hear something about a job or not a job this week. 8 of Wands. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I feel like I didn't channel a lot for you guys, Virgo, this time. Apologies. Just felt like a lot of information. You got Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Libra. I hope you guys could make sense of it. I feel like the beginning of the read was more clear for me, and then just so many different energies coming in. Jeez. Okay. Libra. King of Wands. Something's going to affect your work. Maybe that fell out. Okay. Okay. Let's start with Libra. Where are my Libra people? Libra. And now I just heard this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Okay. Okay. And they're also giving me one more song from Alicia Keys, Try Sleeping with a Broken Heart. So either you are sleeping with a broken heart or somebody else's, but also something, you're on fire with work this week. Okay. 3 of Cups. Let's start. I feel like you're struggling to find priorities for your family, your love life, your work. It feels like you have to, triple yourself in order to please everybody. I do feel like you have to keep the focus on and go after what you want. But I do feel like you're wanting to get to that point where you can balance yourself, where you can balance everybody who loves you, everybody who needs you. What's the 3 of Cups about? Ace of Wands. Don't take action on. Yeah, don't take action on giving attention to too many things at once. I do feel like you have to find time to focus back on you. And that people need to, you know what I'm hearing? Distance makes the heart grow fond. That people need to realize that you are a catch, and that they, once you're not there for them anymore, they'll realize the lack of presence, and that's going to annoy them. So you are allowed to distance yourself, to not say yes, ma'am, to everybody. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You know. Oh, that's your dad, Don. You know, because I do channel the past loved ones as well. Okay, what else? The world. You have a new chapter coming up. You're about to finish a cycle. This is your energy, Libra, the world. What's this about? I do feel like you're rising above that. You are tuning in on spiritual energy. You might be even traveling. You're with this new world. You're no longer investing into something that you used to commit to. There's a commitment that you had here. I feel like if you are, you know, committed to your work, committed to your love, committed to a job, something is falling. Is no longer relevant. It's falling out of place. It's no longer part of your world. Yeah, there is a grieving process. I do feel like there's a sadness of you letting go of something that you were committed to, but at the end of the day, this person or this job dimmed your light. Heart of your world, I want to be where the people are. I want to see him dancing. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. I do feel like you're still around this energy, but I do feel like you're already thinking about what's draining you. And even if it's just, you know, escaping for a little while, I'm just hearing escapism. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. Temperance in reverse. I feel like once you make that choice to do it, you're gonna do it. Your patience, no longer patience. You're like your last straw. The last straw. I should have called myself Disney Tarot, Disney Psychic, Disney Witch, the Disney Witch. Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody who you thought was your happily ever after is not your happily ever after. Somebody that you thought you could build a foundation with, or a job, a family, a relationship, whatever this is, at the end of the day was somebody who tried to be charming, manipulative, and needed your stability, Libra. You're coming up as somebody who has materialism, but they clung on to that if it's a love or a family situation, okay? What else? Thanks, Lily Love. King of Swords reverse. Knight of Pentacles. You might feel a little bit out of balance once you decide to we can leave the world behind. You never know what we can find. Together we can take the time to make it right. You're avoiding no longer lying to the world, lying to yourself. I feel like even though it feels unfamiliar and it's unfamiliar territory, you'll pick yourself up. Yeah, you're gonna find happiness. There's happiness at the end of the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. The sun, Nine of Cups. Your happiness is just on the other side. There you go. Nine of Cups and the sun. Your wishes are about to come true. I do feel like this energy is slowly circling in on you. What else for Libra? Seven of Cups. Just that you're getting a lot of clarity this week. I mean, Libra, we're all moving into clarity as of tomorrow. The veil is lifting. I feel like once you find clarity, there is a need for healing, because I do feel like there's some heartbreak or some disappointment coming, but you're going to put an end to this. This healing is putting an end to a painful cycle for you, and you're starting over new. You're channeling your love. You're channeling you're choosing love over societal expectations, whatever that involves. You're starting all over new. New me, new world, new opportunities, all new renewal energy. Also, even new love with the Queen of Cups. Somebody might be looking at you or wanting to talk to you. This is somebody who's very pure, has gotten rid of the devil or you once you start this new cycle with the devil in reverse, okay? The only thing that just be prepared is that you will come into inner conflict, Libra, because I know you guys like to tend to think too much, but follow your heart. Go from your head into your heart. Yeah, go from the five of wands. Again, 5 of wands is the overall energy at the moment, to the Knight of Cups. Channel your heart. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra. It could be any sign though. Got cups on the table as well. Could be water sign, could be air sign. Just whatever. Take what resonates, leave the rest. You're welcome, air. What are you guys' favorite Disney song? Please, guys, let me know what your favorite Disney song is. Next up, we got Scorpio, by the way. Tale as old as time, true as it can be. No, that's too halt. That's too. I need to go a little bit down. Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody ends unexpectedly. I don't know the whole song. Damn it. I need to get those lyrics back. You're welcome, Connie. Colors of the Wind. Can you sing with all the voices of the full moon? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can down. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. Think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew you never knew. What else do we have? Be our guest, be our guest. Da-da, da-da, that's the best. Da-da, draws your neck around your da-da, and we provide the rest. Now I'm the king of all, the jungle VIP. I reached the top, and that's not so. Jump on bothering me. Oh, whoopie-doo. I want to be like you. I want to talk like you, walk like you do. You see, it's true, just like me. Oh my God, that was so a disharmony there. Sorry, guys. I just went completely off harmony. Oh, my ex-singing teacher would probably go like, "Ooh, Alyssa, Yamaya." Lion King song. Lion King has good ones. No one say do this, No one say be there. No one say stop that. No one say see here. Free to run around all day. Free to do it on my way. Okay, let's go back to tarot, should we? I got distracted. Oh, you guys, I love you all. Thank you so much. Hey, Melly Beth. Okay, put in your Scorpio placements. Scorpio. Scorpio. Mine is Pluto. Somebody wants a heart-to-heart decision. I'm literally getting that. It's time. Arrange the heart-to-heart. Being so need advice from little hornbills for a start. Somebody wants a heart-to-heart conversation. If this is where the monarchy is headed, count me out. Somebody might become a rebel. Five of Wands. I mean, this card hasn't been in any of the zodiacs. Five of Wands. Somebody is about to butt heads. I don't feel like this is your energy, Scorpio. Because normally I would be, but they're pointing me already to a different person right now. Somebody is not happy. They're button heads. They want to come in with a love offer. They want to. Free will. People might not do it. They're still confused in terms of, no, this person ain't confused anymore. Even though it fell up upright, I get the energy that they know what they want. It feels like somebody is finally listening to their heart. Look, it looks like this cloud is just going right through the cups, like they know what they want. It just got this image of this floating through. Somebody knows what they want. And it's like I'm getting that image of Eric jumping into the water to go after Ariel, like they're listening to their heart. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Rock said, listen to your heart. Six of Cups. This is somebody from your past who's actually remembering, soul remembrance. I do feel like they want to come towards you. They're not happy, but they cannot but not help to listen to their heart. Listen to your heart again. There's also an energy of this person having listened to YouTube videos. Maybe they've listened to mine. Hi there. If you're listening to me, go after Scorpio. They're the good people. My viewers are spiritually, emotionally aware and mature and beautiful and wonderful. So if you're listening, get your ass off and call Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Taurus. Okay. So this is just a side note. What are your actions? They want to move things to calmer waters. I do feel like this person is in a turbulent situation. They just want to like come in and somehow even heal this connection with you. Whatever it takes. Okay, what else for Scorpio? What's the weekly energy update for Scorpio? Queen of Cups. I don't know if you want this person. You're in a quiet, I can't be bothered energy, like whatever. Poor unfortunate souls. No. The timing doesn't feel right for you for them to come in. You're not willing to take a leap of faith right now. You know what I'm getting? I feel like you might be in an apathy energy this week. Like you're not trusting in the timing. You're like cursing out me, cursing out the universe, cursing. I think you are doubting anything everybody ever told you about spirituality. Okay, I do feel like you're a bit whatever. But I also feel like you still cannot deny but trust in your guts and trust in energies. You got the Star, you got the Wheel of Fortune, you got the Fool. But there's a sense of you needing to up that faith again and trust yourself. You know, those, even for me, it's like miracles happen. What's meant for you won't pass you by. If it's yours, it can't go anywhere. Divine timing, trust the universe has your back. All of these sayings where it's all working out in your favor. You just have to trust. So I do feel like you guys have to remind yourself of this, because you literally have. That's why they're telling me about this person knowing what they want. Like something's just clicked. Okay. So please don't curse me out. I always say timelines are fluid and free will. Oh, this energy could take a while, but the energy is that you guys just need to trust in me again and trust in the universe. Please be open. Be open with your heart. I do feel like your heart chakra, you might be more on the, just apathy. Like, I just don't care. Whatever. So even if you don't care, it's good because you're detached, but you also have to have faith and open your heart to whatever comes in. Okay. What's the Ace of Wands about? I also feel like you might find a new passion for yourself. I do feel like you guys might explore some new hobbies that you might just do by yourself that doesn't involve any people, like learning a new language, doing something for you. 10 of Cups, something that makes you happy. On this 10 of Cups, there ain't no other person here. This is you. I feel like you're finding something that you didn't expect to love as much as you do. Could be a philosophy course, a chess, I don't know, whatever it is. Also, don't rely on your friends this week. They could be very flimsical. This goes for all zodiacs. Sorry, friends, but there could be a little bit of unreliability, but just blame it on the planets. It's because Saturn and Neptune is going out of Pisces and people are seeing what they're stuck in. It's not that great. 9 of Pentacles. You got a lot of financial abundance coming towards you, very free-spirited. You might meet somebody new. You still have the old energy around, but I do see you meeting somebody new that you are not choosing. Why? Because the old is coming back around. You manifested the old too much. I don't know if this new person even has a chance, Scorpio. Even though I know at the moment you're like, I cannot be bothered and whatever, but I feel like you can. You know what? Soul's energy can't lie. You can't fake it. If it's real, it's real. Nobody, like I said, what's meant for you can't pass you. You're gonna choose. You're gonna get over yourself and choose somebody, Scorpio. I don't know who. But whoever you choose, it's something that's going to be it's gonna last for the future. Okay. I feel like you're gonna choose the one that you feel is made for, it's gonna last. You're the best thing I never knew I needed. Okay, there's a song, Never Knew I Needed You, from Neo, that they just gave me. That's for you guys. I know you guys are going to curse me out. Oh, okay, Sagittarius. Saggies. Put in your placements. Oh, I wanted to put in my placement. I don't think I have one. Let me see. Let me change the banner first. Ooh. No. Me. No, don't have Sagittarius either. Hey, X. Okay, let's see. Okay, Sagittarius. Remember to follow me on TikTok as well. Okay, let's see. Timer. Saggy. What's the weekly energy update for Sagittarius? Somebody's drowning in love for you. They're overwhelmed. This is again about somebody else, not necessarily you. They've gotten rid of some energy in their life that's been draining them. And now that they are receptive to love, it feels like overwhelming. I just hear blue, 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 blue. For me, that's water and that's emotions. Devil in reverse, 66. Yeah, I saw that, Bodil, as well. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but somebody's literally a void of their soul energy is free, their ego is gone, so they're overwhelmed with the love that they feel for you right now. They're also confused because they don't understand this. They feel like it feels very intense to them. I don't know if this person ever really was in love until they met you, or they also somebody who's used to narcissistic codependency, trauma bonding relationships. Your frequency. Yeah, I mean, 9 out of 12 should resonate for you because we're all on the same cycle. We're all energy. We all go through the same nonsense, just a little bit more. A few details are different, but yeah. So this person isn't 100% what the hell is happening. Some of them might even be thinking, oh my gosh, this is so funny, but it's not. Some of them might think they're having a medical condition because they don't feel well or their heart is pounding and they're thinking they're going to die, but they're not. It's just love for the first time. I'm sorry, whoever this is. This is so sweet, but it's like, wow, okay, this person has a lot of love for you. Page of Swords. They are watching you. They are, now that they are kind of available. I feel like they are available. They're figuring out what you're up to, even if you're even interested. I don't know if I don't feel like they're going to reach out because first they need to go to the doctors to tell them nothing's wrong with your heart. But it's that kind of figuring out this new site. This person has aligned. They're shifted their vibrations. They've gone a vibration up, and now they're like, what the hell? You know, once you shift, people go get, you just see different things. Better things happen for you. Four of Pentacles. This was somebody who maybe also relied on money and stability that they could fall back on. But because they've changed their mindset, their soul energy is free. They can't fall back on that. Strength. They are holding back. I don't feel like they're going to reach out, but I do feel like they're holding back because it's overwhelming for them right now. You got Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo. Oh, okay. What else for Sagittarius? Oh my God, this Five of Wands ain't letting us go. This person is... Why? That's not helpful. Or... Other outcome. Okay, this person is going to do two. Well, they only have two choices. One of them is going to take action on somebody they walked away from. 8 broken cups. So somebody might fall back into a toxic cycle, but once they do it, they get the ick when they see the person that they left or the energy they left. So even though they take action, they're going to regret it and then just ghost them again. So I don't see this lasting for long, but they might have a little fallback. You know, it's like when you, I don't know, whatever. When you go on a diet and you used to love fast food and then you try fast food and you're like, ugh. So it's like that kind of energy. The other option is them getting used to this imbalance and not giving to this draining energy. They were dealing with an environment that was very materialistic and was dependable on them. I feel like your person is quite stable, materialistic, but they had somebody that was depending on them and is now still, trying to woo them back in. Okay. What else? What else for this week for Sag? Fool in reverse. Somebody that you are Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who you used to date wants to offer you love, but I feel like you're not having it. You might have invested time in this person. You got the Fool in reverse, could be an Aquarius. They might want to come in with love offer, but it's still not real. They're still in their ego. They're still acting up from an ego perspective. So you might have two energies. This could also be somebody new that's coming towards you, the first person who knows what they want, or somebody old in a new energy, but you also got another old energy who you dealt with in the past who didn't invest. They want to take action, but I feel like you're very guarded. Tachi, you're happy where you are right now, and this person realized they made you happy. They might apologize, but I don't feel like you're going to engage. That now you're not going to engage. You got the Chariot in reverse. You ain't taking this anywhere. Because this person is still in their ego. There's no cups. It's like a half-assed apology just to get back into your good books. Okay. You got Aquarius, Cancer, Leo, Capricorn. So you got two old energies, or one old and a new, and an old and a new, or a new energy. You know what? You just have to listen back. It's more about the love than this time. Yeah. But I do feel like there's an energy that actually has a line, and they're getting used to this, and they're not used to this. This could be somebody new or somebody old who literally shifted their energy. Ego. Do I know that song, Air? I know that song from Beyonce. Got a big ego. Such a big ego. You got a big ego. I mean, this harmony from Beyonce is so difficult. You talk like that, but you did. You did. You got a great. I don't know. Yeah, this is a. You got to listen to that one. You're welcome, Bodil. Okay, Cappies. That will do. Thank you, Air. Stellum. Stellum? I never know if it's stellium or stellum. Where are my Capricorns at? It's stellium. Stellium. Okay. Stellium. Yes, Mita, you got it right. Whatever. You guys know. Okay. Capricorns. What can Capricorn expect this week? Hey, Renica. Capricorns. What's going on? Six of Wands reverse. Why? Five of Swords. Stay out of the spotlight because there's conflict. Don't engage in the drama. I don't think it's your drama. It could be money. It could be family, like family arguments, siblings, somebody needing to borrow money. There's an argument that's affecting somebody's stability, but I don't feel like it's your drama. Even if it's a friend, I do feel like you know about this or you'll hear about this, but the best thing for you is to not take sides and just, listen, but don't say anything. I don't think you're going to do anybody well. Yeah, you got the death card. Don't engage. Put that to shook. Kill it. Shook. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. It could be somebody who is a Scorpio, but I do feel like it's not your battle to fight is what I'm hearing. What else? The moon. You might have some lucid dreams. You might be affected by the moon this week. I don't know where we are with new moons, full moons, waning, waxing, but there's an energy of you. Your subconsciousness is active. What is the moon about? Six of Cups. You might be dreaming of a new energy coming towards you, whether this is more money, a new job, a promotion, a new love, but there's something new entering your system. It's something that's, what is this energy? I can't tell you if this is good or bad yet because it feels very neutral. It doesn't feel familiar. So it doesn't feel like it's something that you feel connected to straight away. You know what? It feels like you're about to build a soul connection that's going to go into the next lifetime. I've never picked up on that. What's this about? Two of Wands. Very close. It's not a job. Page of Swords, King of Swords. They're not telling me what it is. What's the underlying energy of this? Heartbreak. Okay. Interesting. Overline energy. Three of Wands. Okay. This is, oh gosh. You couldn't have given me anything easier. Could you have Capricorn, universe? So first of all, again, do not engage in that conflict because that will just cause you restless nights. It's not your battle to fight. I need to repeat that. This new energy is something you're creating. You're creating your soul plan with this person for the next lifetime. It's a weird one. You know what I'm getting? This person is going to be a new love because in the next lifetime, they're going to break your heart. This is so. In next lifetime, you guys are going to be past life lovers who are triggered to become the best versions by breaking each other hearts, whether that's you theirs or they're yours. There's a fear that you guys are going to overcome in the next lifetime. Why is that important in this lifetime? Because this lifetime it's going to be somebody that you could settle down with, because it feels easy, because it feels comfortable, because it doesn't feel like you guys have lessons to learn, because it's a new connection. Okay. Queen of Wands. I don't feel like you need to take action. This is going to move you to calmer waters and bring you more into balance. It feels like, settle down, have kids, get married, nothing too strenuous if that's what you want. So it's you guys, it's no lessons here. It's just very nice. Why does Capricorn not want this person? Capricorn, do you want difficult? They're not telling me why you don't want this person. Maybe because it's the lack of the depth that you don't have, that you normally experience, because you've met somebody who you have a past life connection with. So I feel like that's why you're not going to want this person. So if you break their heart in this lifetime, next lifetime you'll be together. So it's up to you. Oh, goodness. Okay, what else does Capricorn need to hear? Oh, gosh. What is this about? Upright. The sun. Something's going to make you really happy this week. I feel like you're shining. I feel like this is more about you gaining success, attention. People are drawn to your energy. Yeah, you might have success in your work. Materialism, you could be winning a lottery, win a trip, win a voucher. There's something about you gaining more materialism. Because, and I feel like that's why you don't need to be involved in family drama or friends drama or whatever. Just stay away from drama this week. Walking away from 8 broken cups, you're not going to engage in this new person. Sneaky. Oh. I don't understand this. Come back around. No. No. Why is Seven of Swords there? You know what? They're also going to tell you something that's going to make you feel like, okay, it's a no-go. I don't know what it is, but something that they say is going to make you get an ick, this new person. It feels like this person is, that's what it is. They lack the spiritual awareness, that depth. It's just the lack of depth that they don't have. They might not believe in energy. They might be very, asleep, unawake, but they're a good person. I do feel like this person is a good person, but they lack that kind of spiritual openness or connection that you have. And I'm not saying they have to be a psychic or whatever, but it's just you don't feel like this soul connection is the right one for you. Hey, Ozzy. Celine, what lipstick is it? It's MAC. It's red. It's like a pencil. It's not going to be a lot of work, Mitza. This energy is not going to be a lot of work, but I think it's just because you don't want it to be easy. Capricorn, it's going to be like you could settle for this person, but it's because it's new. You want more. You're willing to wait longer for something that's deeper. But it's a soulmate. It's a potential soulmate. It's your free will. I do feel like some of you guys will settle down. Not you guys in my chat, but other people that maybe aren't listening. But you have those friends that aren't interested in this tarot and all of that, and they're like, I'll get married and marry them, and it's simple, easy. It's not bad. But hey, save the best for last, right? Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, put in your placements. God, Mitza, we have so much the same. I'm just realizing that now with the Capricorn stellium, Aquarius, Mercury, Pisces, North Node. Are you Cancer Moon? And yes, happy birthday, Aquarius. Actually, you know what? Let me put the banner up, the birthday cake next to it. How do I do this? Emoji. Cake. There we go. Oh, you got the waters in your rising and moon. No Cappy, Wendy. Okay, Aquarius. What is the weekly energy update for Aquarius, please? Weekly energy update for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any other placements? King of Swords. Somebody's talking to you in their dreams, or they're imagining a talk with you, a heart-to-heart conversation. They're thinking about how it should go, what they should say. But they feel trapped. They're not sure how to approach you. You know what? They're actually not trapped, but they're making themselves trapped. They have that kind of trapped mindset that they don't know what's going to happen if they could be left out in winter. Things could go wrong. They could have left you out in winter. You could have left them out in winter, but they want to come back into the warmth. They just don't know how. This person is coming back around from 8 broken cups. They want to try and make this work. They might even try to manifest you by asking prayers to the universe to give them a sign. I feel like this person might be asking for a sign. You could have manifested them back into your energy sometimes. The Magician is Aquarius energy for me. I don't know why, because it is also Virgo energy as well. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. But somebody is thinking about how to approach you. This could also you be thinking about. They walked away from something that made them happy. It also might be you overthinking it, like what you should say if they come in, or if you should reach out. So this is roles can be reversed because it's air energy here. What else is coming up for Aquarius? What else is the weekly energy update? Your cards are difficult today for me, Aquarius. I don't know why. 2 of Pentacles, reverse. 5 of Swords. Is this Aquarius? I don't feel like it's you. It is. This is either you or the person on your mind, Aquarius. Something feels very off this week and you're not loving it. Whether this is you or the other person, you've been waiting for something to happen for a long time and you think it's going to happen and it doesn't. Whether it's, and I don't know if it's even love because you got Ace of Cups in reverse. This could be work. This could be some news that you've been waiting on, and that might bring you back into balance, whether it's like a repayment, a job, a promotion, or a reconciliation energy. But the universe is still saying this still needs time. You got Temperance and Divine and 7 of Pentacles. This is divine timing and patience. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I do feel like you feel a little bit out of balance because it just gets a little bit of a moody energy. Maybe because it's your birthday and, something that you wished for didn't happen straight away, or somebody didn't message you. I don't know what this is, but you feel a little bit stuck, or somebody feels stuck on you. Why is the Hangman there? Conquer your fears. You've been asked to look at your fears, to go within and to let go of your fears and to start over new. Start a new chapter. Trust yourself. Go into that, why am I saying going to the restaurant and talk to the bar, man? I don't know. I feel like you need to talk to people, get yourself out there, experience something new. Maybe you just need some more. I do feel like, Aquarius, there's a feeling of a lack of, not love, but you miss being with somebody, or flirting, or going on a date. I feel like you can be playful, have fun, chat to people. Flirting doesn't mean you have to marry them, okay? You could be dealing with a Taurus Libra coming in, but I do feel like you don't have the fear of the unknown. Try to conquer the fear of the unknown. What else? Because something that I feel like you wished for is still needing some patience and time. I know we don't like that word. Judgment in reverse. Somebody made a wrong judgment call and now they're unhappy. They're not taking action because they're still needing to find this person still needs to find more faith and belief in the unknown and in energies. Like this person needs to believe more in soulmates. I feel like this person might not really believe in soulmates and thinks it's all not nonsense, but they doubt it. So they need more proof of the connection with you being real so that they can actually take action and leave whatever they're in. So somebody is realizing they're unhappy, but it's not enough for them to leave. I feel like this person still needs to realize, gain more spiritual knowledge and awareness, as well as emotionally mature. And I'm not saying they need to leave something for you, but they need to leave something because they know that they deserve better, that for them, they need to leave a situation for themselves. And then, you're the cherry on the cake. What else? Knight of Swords. Don't engage. Don't talk to this person. If you feel the need to talk to this person, focus your center back to calling in your heart energy and healing and going and opening your heart, talking to more people, just being open, flirtatious, cheerful, because that also activates the heart chakra. Again, I'm not saying you got to marry this person, but I do feel like you need to be a little bit more open with your heart. So, because you're very guarded right now, Aquarius. You're keeping your guard up. Okay. Any last words for Aquarius this week? High Priestess. Page of Pentacles. Five of Wands. The Tower. Okay, the more you focus on you and your journey, the quicker things happen on another side. Right now, you not trusting your intuition is delaying a Tower moment on another side. So you need to let that go and come back to here. Why is the Five of Wands there? Your patience is being tested. You might have that's why you might be a little bit moody, okay? But just acknowledge it, see how far you've come, and get on with it. And celebrate yourself, birthday people. My beautiful Aquarius lot. I love Aquarius. They're great. They are great people. Okay. Last zodiac. Yeah, see. Last zodiacs. Pisces. Where are my Pisces at? A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no. Where to go? Could be that you are starting over. A new world. Chapter. That song just came out of nowhere again. We were only dreaming. Pisces. What's going on with Pisces this week? What's the energy for Pisces? The Fool. Yeah, new world, new beginning, literally. You're taking a leap of faith into the unknown. I think you are ready to be seen, but not necessarily take action. But I do feel like you're about to take that leap of faith, like going out, exploring the new, but not necessarily acting on things. I think you're just testing the waters. Hey, Sanctuary. Two of Cups in reverse. Why? Nine of Cups in reverse. Is this Pisces? You're still... What is the energy here? You are taking action on things that don't make you happy, however. I do feel like behind closed doors, you're still doing your healing, your self love, and you're redirecting your focus to your money. You're taking a leap of faith by trusting that everything happens for a reason, reminding yourself that everything will happen as it's meant to happen. And you're focusing back on your materialistic and financial stability. I do feel like you are taking action on things that don't make you happy anymore, karmic connections that have hurt you, and you're getting attention by doing it. I think because you are detaching and no longer engaging in bullshit, you're getting the attention from those people that you've let go of. Oh, thanks, Mitze. I did that last time as well. Pisces and Aquarius, you guys might be connected. By the way, because I always do this. What else? You're getting attention because you're happy, and people are confused because they maybe think you're still heartbroken over them, but you know exactly what you want. I feel like you're no longer confused, that you are healing, you're trusting, you're finding your faith again. You're no longer delusional. I mean, Neptune was in your planet, delusions, dreams, and you're now snapping out of it as of tomorrow or now. The energy comes when it comes, for some it already has arrived. Hi, Cal. Yes, everything happens for a reason. You got a love offer coming in, somebody wanting to come in. I think somebody is tired of they might have left something behind. And now they're taking off a mask. Somebody was hiding behind a mask, pretending to be somebody they're not, pretending to be with somebody they love, but they don't. And now they're finally ready to show the world the real them. You got a Knight of Cups energy coming in. This is somebody who could be younger, who is like a creative person coming from the creative arts, the music. What about this? They feel trapped, but I feel like they are slowly coming out of this sense of being trapped. I feel like they're slowly being forced. Like, I don't like to say this angelic energy because I don't really use that for myself or in my terminology, but it feels like they're being supported by the universe. They're being pushed by the universe to spread their wings and fly. And I believe I can fly. 10 of Pentacles. They're freeing themselves from a situation that was based on materialism, societal expectations, and this was a lesson they had to learn. They had to learn it the hard way, but I do feel like they are already removing their mask and they are showing themselves the real them. I think you know this person. I think you know the real them. Okay. Out of limerence. I think so, Mitze. This person, you know who they truly are. Reflections from Mulan. 8, yeah, this is somebody who walked away from you. You got 8 of Cups in reverse. Somebody's coming back, turning back around towards you in a new energy. They're coming in a renewed energy. What else? What else for Pisces? Hanged One. You are getting you've been waiting on something for a while. This could be a new project, a new idea. This could be job related. I think you're about to fly like an eagle. I can fly. Fly. I'm getting a lot of flying here, like fly. Could be a distance you literally have to fly. Somebody's being strategic, or you have to be strategic on when you do this. You got to be a little bit patient. Patience, little sister. There's a patience for this to happen, needing for this to happen, but I do feel like it's coming. 7 of Pentacles and Temperance. It's divine timing here. You got to be a little bit more patient with yourself, but you will be giving to this energy, or this energy will be giving to you. It feels like a new job, a new project. You're about to soar. Giving me Wicked from Elphaba, you know, gravity, defying gravity. The wheel is about to roll in your favor. Wheel of Fortune. I also feel the fog is lifting. That's your energy, Sag, Pisces. You got the Hangman. Why is the Hangman here? I do feel like you're seeing things from a different perspective. Knight of Swords. And you speaking up for yourself or not speaking when you're not meant to speak is adding to your financial abundance. Like you're being patient with the timing of this. So you know when to shut up. You know when to shut up and you know when to speak up. Okay. 10 of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups. I also feel the moment you open yourself up to love, you're going to attract somebody new that's going to move you to calmer waters. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, you got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Gemini. I do feel like you maybe need to make a choice here. 10 of Cups. Why? Somebody who made you unhappy or is unhappy wants to come back in. This could be an old energy as well, but I do see you meeting somebody new. They have no energy. Like, this could be old energy that no longer has a toxic attachment, or somebody new who's literally new and also pure. Whatever it is, you got the Devil in reverse, which is great. You got Capricorn, Aquarius, Sag, Pisces, Sag, Aquarius on the table, but it could be any sign, okay? Last but not least, all signs, their sign, feelings for you this week. All signs, their sign, feelings for you this week. Okay. Hey, blessings. If you're dealing with an Aries, they feel very attracted to you and they're full of love. This person loves you. They're overflowing with love when it comes to you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they are also in love with you, but they feel guilty. They might have chosen somebody else. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they are their feelings for you are they're thinking with their head and their root chakra, Dik chakra, Vajrayjay chakra, but not their heart. They're still not intuitively listening to how they feel about you. They're still imbalanced when it comes to you. They're a little bit in their ego, but they love you, but they're not recognizing it from the heart right now. You're welcome, Mitze. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they know that you're the right person for them. They know that you're the right person for them, and they do want to reach out. They feel like you guys are destined. If you're dealing with a Leo, they also feel like they're destined, but they're not able to come towards you. They don't feel like they're worthy of you just now, but they do feel like it's fate that you guys met or are in their lives. I mean, it's all the Neptune moving out of Pisces. I mean, after the 20th of Feb, I'm interested to see what happens with the cards. If you're dealing with what was I on? That was Leo right now, wasn't it? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Did I say it the right way? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. I feel like I did. If you're dealing with a Leo, what? Yeah. They don't want conflict, but they feel like you're the one. Okay, good. I am still on the right ones. If you're thanks, Mitza. If you're dealing with Virgo, they want to come back around from broken cups and bring. They're feeling like they're sensing, they're listening to their soul. Their heart chakra is actually open, unlike whoever I read for earlier on. If you're dealing with a Libra, they see you as the one they want to be with, marriage potential, and they want to offer love, but it's small. Either it's apology or take you on a date. They want to start over. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're planning on how they need to their feelings for you is that they know they need to heal this connection. I don't know how they feel about you, but they do know that they need to get back into some kind of, into your energy, whether it's even a friendship or an acquaintance, whatever it is, they want to be back in your good books. You're welcome, Wendy and Amel. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they are not focused on you. They're not feeling like they need to give to this because they're acting out of ego. They might be feeling entitled, or they feel like they have everything right now. So they feel like they don't need you this week. Okay. It's just the feeling that I'm getting. So, but whatever they're surrounded at. Dealing with a Capricorn, they feel like you guys were meant to be together and they need to figure out, they want to plan, they're planning, but it's in their head. It's all in their head, but they're not taking action. This is a slowpoke person, slow-mo, snail, turtle. If you're dealing with what did I just do? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, they miss you a lot. They're missing you. They feel sad and they see you as their end all, go all. You're the empress for them. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, they're enjoying being single right now and need some kind of adrenaline. They're afraid to settle because they might get bored. They feel like they're missing out and they need to, still meet. This person isn't ready to settle down. They still feel like they need to enjoy themselves. Let's put it that way. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Stay tuned. Remember to hype the video as well. Please, timestamps will come. I will do mini reads and another live all signs this week. I'm not sure when, but just check it out on my channel. Love a lot. Lots of love. Bye-bye.